Hello everyone, good day. Once again, I am Nardin Asamiril, and now we are going to tackle about the chapter 5. Introduction. The Earth has four systems, the lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere, and biosphere, and all are connected. This system keeps life on our Earth balance, but because of industrialization and human activities, our environment is getting damaged. Factories, vehicles, and waste are some causes that harms nature and both human and animals. That's why understanding environmental issues and pollution is more important to protect our planet. So, it is important na pag-aralan natin itong topic na to because it will help us to learn and para malaman natin kung ano yung mga activities na nakakasama sa ating environment and kung paano natin lalabanan yung mga pollution. Climate change. Climate change means long-term changes in weather patterns. So, ang ibig sabihin nito, ito yung matagalang pagbabago sa klima o panahon sa iisang lugar. Next, it causes temperature rise, stronger typhoons, drought, and species extinction. So, dahil dito, sa pag-init ng panahon, mas malakas ang mga bagyo, nagkakaroon ng tagtuyot, at ang mga hayop ay nawawala o namamatay. Then next, in the Philippines, we experience El Nino and La Nina because of climate change. So, dahil dito, nakaka-apekto ito sa ating klima. Minsan, sobrang init, minsan, nagkakaroon naman tayo ng sobrang maulan na panahon. The next, it affects water supply, food production, and even human health. So, dahil dito, naapekto yung ating tubig, pagkain, at yung ating kalusugan. So, ang main cause na ito, greenhouse gases like CO2 from vehicle, factories, and burning fuels. So, ito yung mga gas na nagagamit o nagpapainit sa mundo at dahil na rin sa global warming. Next slide. Pollution is any harmful change in water, air, or land caused by human or natural activities. So, ang meaning na to is, ito yung mga pagbabago sa ating kapaligiran na nakakasama sa ating kalikasan and sa ating mga tao. The next, air pollution comes from cars, factories, and smoke. So, ito yung nakakasira sa ating hangin na ating nalalanghap. The next, water pollution caused by trash, chemicals, and oil spills. So, dahil dito, nadudumihan yung ating mga ilog at dagat at nagiging delikado sa ating mga tao at sa mga isda or in our marine. The next, land pollution from littering and dumping waste. So, ito naman yung mga basura o dumi na tinatapon kung saan-saan na sumisira sa ating lupa and maaaring pumunta sa water na nagkukos ng baha. The next, noise pollution from traffic, machines, and loud sounds affects hearing and cause stress. Ito yung sobrang ingay at nakakairita at nakaka-stress. Minsan nakakasira na din ito ng ating pandinig. The next, thermal pollution from power plants, hot water, water discharges. So, it kills fish. So, dito, ito naman yung sobrang init ng tubig na galing sa mga pabrika. Dahil dito namamatay yung mga isda sa ating ilog o sa ating dagat. So, ito, nadadami din nila yung ating mga marine ecosystem. The next, radiation pollution from nuclear materials can cause mutation or cancer. So, ito naman yung delikadong uri ng pollution na galing sa radiation na pwedeng magdulot ng sakit tulad ng cancer. Energy technology and environment. Solar, wind, geothermal, and hydro energy are example of renewable sources. So, itong mga enerhiya na to, pwedeng maging renew o ma-renew siya o pwedeng magamit muli. So, hindi ito naubos tulad ng araw, hangin, at yung tubig. This help lessen the pollution and reduce dependence on fossil fuels. So, nakakatulong din ito para maiwasan ng mga pollution at paggamit ng mga langis o kaya yung mga coal na nakakasira sa ating kalikasan. But building power plants may still affect habitats and animals. Kahit malinis ang enerhiyang ginagamit natin, minsan naapektuhan pa ang ating mga hayop o yung mga tirahan ng ating mga hayop kapag nagtayo tayo ng isang planta. The government, DOE, and the UST support use of clean and renewable energy to fight climate change. So ito ay suportado ng ating government, ang paggamit ng malinis at renewable energy para labanan ang epekto ng ating climate change sa Pilipinas. Conclusion. Our environment keep us alive. It gives us air, water, and food. But human action like pollution and deforestation continue to harm it. If we don't take care of nature, we will face bigger problems like global warming and loss of biodiversity. Together, we must protect, restore, and take care of our environment for a cleaner and healthier planet. So, tama nga naman. So, sa conclusion, kailangan natin protektahan yung ating environment. We all know na sobrang yaman ng Pilipinas sa biodiversity. Pero kung ito ay ating papabayaan at ito ay ating mauubos, so walang matitira sa atin. So, masyadong malabo na maging sustainable ang ating country in the next generation.